Tuesdays and Friday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. Our head instructor is Sensei Craig Takeshita, who's a 6th degree black belt. And we have a few assisting instructors, including me and a few others at the Judo booth. If you have any questions, feel free to come up and ask me after. Judo was created in the late 1880s by Sensei Judo Kano, who taught the main point of Judo is to offset an opponent's balance naturally and fluidly. It's turned into one of the top sports in the world. Not in the US, but in a lot of other countries. We're going to start with some stretches. Stretching is really important in the beginning of practice so that you don't hurt yourself. And you might have noticed that a lot of our students today are white belts or yellow belts. These students, we're all still learning the fundamentals of Judo by coming to practice consistently and listening to instructors. Next for demonstration, students will practice break fall. The most important part of Judo is falling, and falling correctly, so you don't hurt yourself. You slap the mat to prevent your internal organs from getting hurt if you fall. The slaps absorb all impact. So the next time you fall, never brace yourself for impact. You will break your bones. The students tuck their heads. They fall over their shoulder and they slap. And that will prevent you from breaking bones. Trust me. Now, the students will demonstrate some throws. First up, Matt and Ryan.
Get him, Ryan.
Matt will demonstrate Ippon Seoi, or one-arm shoulder throw. Ryan will, the yellow belt.
Yeah.
As you can tell, anyone can practice Judo. No matter how small you are or how big you are, male or female, everyone can learn and grow in Judo. Thank you. Next up, Emily and Aurora. So we're going to go through the technique one step at a time. Emmy will demonstrate Morote Seonage, two-arm shoulder throw. First, the goal is to throw your opponent with proper technique. And the three fundamental steps are 1, Kuzushi, breaking your opponent's balance. 2, Tsukuri, getting ready to throw. And 3, Take, executing your throw. Every throw has these same 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Next up, Aurora will demonstrate Osoto Gari, the outside major league. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Next up is Alina and Daniel. Alina will demonstrate Ogoshi, the hip throw. And it doesn't hurt because they know how to fall properly. Daniel will demonstrate Ochigari, the major inside reach. of just throws. It's also made up of pins, chokes, and arm bars. Jesse and Alan will demonstrate. So Jesse is going to throw Alan and go right into a choke. So Alan must try to struggle and get out. If not, he has to tap twice. That signals to Jesse that he can't get out, and he stops, so no one gets hurt. Chokes are reserved for kids and adults 13 and up. Next up, Alan will seek his friendly revenge by demonstrating an armbar. He'll throw Jesse right into the perfect position to get an armbar. And again, Jesse will struggle, and if he can't get out, he'll tap. So in a match, Alan wins. Thank you. Alright, so take all the throws and pins and arm bars and chokes, and you have to practice. So we then have randori, free practice. So we'll have Alina, Emmy, and Ryan. Hajime. So they will practice either throw for throw, or they'll try to stop the throw from happening. So this kind of simulates a real match, but with about 50% intensity. All right, They combine both their sweeps and hip throws. Awesome, thank you guys. And now we have the match that you've been waiting for. Jesse and Alan, who are still white belts, who haven't been to competition yet, will have their first match here on stage. First match ever. That will wrap. He was just given a fourth of a point. The point is to land one perfect throw. If you can do that, you win. If you have a fraction of a point, they can go right into a pin, where then you have to be held for 25 seconds before you win. And Jesse just won the match. All right, and that concludes our judo demonstration. Again, anyone can come out to practice Tuesdays and Fridays from 7 to 9 p.m.